Hello and welcome to Pickle Cactus Games for what is probably going to be the most navel-gazy video I ever make. Today I'm just going to run through the game I made full send in a somewhat, I guess, director's commentary kind of way, where I just play through it and give my thoughts and I guess some random rantings about what I was thinking when I made stuff. Anyway, let's just get to it. So as you can see, I'm playing with a controller, because this game should always be played with a controller if possible. A lot of people don't know that, well, based on the achievement stats I should say, a lot of people don't know that you can just destroy these signs by following the clear marked instruction to hold X. And that actually pops the first achievement in the game for destroying a wooden sign. Very exciting. See if I can kill this demon here so that the rat can consume its corpse. One of the last things I added to the game, but I think at this point, if I'm ever going to put a rat in a game again, I'm going to make sure it's able to eat corpses. It's a good touch. And if I dig through here, I can see some little sparkling yellow sprites from the bear collectible. I've trapped this rat here. Oh well, kill him. You can see the little red splash of blood around the dead rat and where the devil died. I've just created a decal sprite there, and it's just overlaying on top of the dirt with like a 50% opacity or something. I'm not sure what the best way to do blood splatter or decals is. Yeah, that's the way I figured out how to do it anyway. Alright, second level. Obviously, Goomba stomping. TNT set, directly taken from Crash Bandicoot really. You jump on the TNT once and it starts ticking. Takes a bit quicker than Crash Bandicoot does. I've been playing through Crash Bandicoot 3 again recently, on Steam, primarily through my Steam Deck, because Crash Bandicoot 3 was one of the earliest games I played on the PlayStation 1, and I mean a lot of its influence can be felt here. In a lot of ways this kind of is a 2D reimagining of Crash Bandicoot, although obviously the destruction element is not in any of the Crash Bandicoot games, but the kinetic movement and the ability to like smack things, the bombs and stuff, more or less taken directly from Crash Bandicoot, I think. I think if I was to make a sequel, I would lean into more of that design philosophy as well, the Crash Bandicoot, but 2D. Because obviously there's still an audience for Crash Bandicoot games. I mean, the Insane Trilogy sold, what was it, 10 million? I'm going to fact check myself. Maybe 20 million. No way. Alright, let's Google quickly. Insane Trilogy sales. 20 million units, yeah. Isn't that crazy? Alright, anyway, this is the first mission where you kind of have to use the gravestone to show you where to go. So I try to jump over here, I die, and a gravestone or tombstone is created in the place. And look, I can use this to platform over if I want. That was the intention of this level. Very simple tutorialistic level. However, there is another thing here, another way to get through this level, and I'm just going to die deliberately to this demon so I can show you. Alright, and what I can do instead is throw the pickaxe, create a dead spike set, and then break it, and walk through that way. And look, I'm happy for people to try to figure things out that way. The downside of this is if a player did that instinctively instead of using the tombstone, then they may not discover that the tombstone can actually be used in a way to get through things. And it's actually a little, I don't know if you'd call it a bug, a little semi-bug up there with the demon stuck on the gravestone because they spawn in the same place. Anyway, the next level, this level I try to make to showcase the flying creatures, or I guess the knockback from attacking the creatures. Make it a bit over the top and rewarding for the players. I'm gonna kill the rats because I don't like rats. And here is an example of you either go down and you can't get back up, but you have to go through the devil that way, or you can slowly mine your way through. This isn't the fun way to go, but less risk of dying on my playthrough. Although actually this is a very, very painful way of doing it. But I'm gonna do it anyway, just to prove it can be done. Running over the maggots. That sound you hear from the crushed maggots is actually just me making a noise in the mic, like, you know, and just modulating it slightly in Audacity, and then adding a randomized pitch shift inside the engine. Very easy to do inside GameMaker, but also very easy in Unreal as well. And I assume easy in Unity. Alright, the gargoyles here, cannot get seen by them, will turn me to stone. Look, yeah, they're slightly inspired by Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. I mean, I'm not really a Doctor Who guy, but it's kind of, the idea is they're the inverse of that. If they see you, they turn you to stone. I think somewhat rooted in gargoyle mythos as well. Not that I'm an expert on that kind of thing. But they were one of the earliest mechanics. Like in the first 8 weeks, I think I'd had gargoyles in turning any dirt or non-stone object into rock. And I also had to make sure that they're destroyable as well, since they are fundamentally made out of stone. I mean, look, the game's design, basically, you're either stone or you're not, right? And with your stone, means you take a while to destroy. So if you're stone, yeah, it takes a while to destroy, and if you're dirt, you destroy quickly. And if you're stone, you're affected by gargoyles and lava. Not affected by gargoyles and lava. And if you're just a dirt or base material, like the character, then yes, you are affected by both lava and stone. Obviously, both are affected by bombs, as you will see here. They both take the same amount of damage, but of course the stone has a higher health pool. A lot of people don't know that you can use the throw mechanic to break spikes. I mean, it's not too necessary at this point of the game, but in later levels it's quite a useful tool. This level here was also one of the earlier levels I created to show how puzzles can be... I guess how falling lava can be used as a solution to a puzzle rather than just a thing that kills the player. And here I just reward the player by killing half a dozen devils for no reason with the lava. I know there's a bear hidden under there. I don't think I'll have time to get her in this run, so I'm just going to go through. Alright, I can long shot this guy. Boom. And he may have been turned to stone. He did. I'm not yeah. He did fall after being turned to stone, but I believe the enemy units are set to keep falling, whereas the player, when he is turned to stone, stays stationary in the air to kind of highlight to the player how they died. Alright, here's one of the harder points. I'll do my hang. This is kind of taken from Spelunky, this hanging mechanic where you can press down while hanging to see below you. Alright, I'll wait till the gargoyle's looking away, trigger the bombs, they're going to start pouring lava. I'll wait for the gargoyle to turn away again on this rotation and smack him. I'm going to break the icicles for fun. No, I missed them. And now I've got no pickaxe. Ugh. I can still punch the spikes. Takes a while though, because players' fists aren't that strong. I want to break these icicles just for the hell of it. Got one. Oh, the lava's pouring. Okay, I still want to break another icicle if I can. Got one. Okay, I'm going to go. There's no reward for breaking icicles other than, I think it's quite a satisfying noise, and the white flash is quite satisfying to experience too. Alright. Big TNT blocks around here. I mean, I really hoping that when players play this level, they get to witness some big explosions like that. There's explosions in every direction though here. He's going to trigger the TNT if I drop him again, so I'm not going to. Just going to go this way. Kill this devil. I could mine slowly through the rock, but let's not trap myself in a slow mining process here. Okay, what have we got? Gargoyle below, which I'll kill. You can see the ending here. Okay, some people will probably try to go this way, but slowly realize there's no exit, so I have to turn around. Levels like this kind of showcase where you need some patience while playing. Look, you can try sprint through, but if you try to sprint through there, you'll just run into that gargoyle. And same here, there's a gargoyle here, which I probably need to avoid, but I want to kill and get the bear. See, patience here. I know there's lava falling, but look, you can just kind of take your time. Work your way through. Alright, getting near the end of the cave levels pretty quick. Obviously I know them pretty well. Kill the rats. Earlier I was talking about throwing the pickaxe to try and break these spikes, right? Here's a key example. Throw it, and look, those hazards are all gone. One click. I did put a big graffiti run sign in there. Look. If you had just tried to walk through here, these spikes would have killed you, and I was noticing quite a lot of players do exactly that in the playtesting, so I don't mind at this point writing big patronizing signs like run. I think in any game going forward I would keep doing something like that. It feels like a bit of a fail from a design state almost to write big simple signs like that, but if it helps like 30% of the players, it's just so worth doing. Alright, yet again, here's another time you can throw it to activate the spikes. I'll do it anyway just to show you. Because there's a bit of a gambit here. You throw the pickaxe to activate the spikes, you cut out some of the hazard, but now you don't have a pickaxe. You either work through the rest of this level without the pick. Which, I mean, obviously completely doable, but now you're under some real time pressure. If we look here, the lava's pouring. Fuck, almost quicker than my mining really. And I can't throw the pickaxe here. Oh, here we go. Very good. I actually just noticed something now that I probably could change. The maggots aren't dying to lava. Oh. Based on the game systems, if I'm thinking about it, maggots should be killed by lava. And, yeah. Maybe I'll put that in the next update, eh? An urgent fix. There's a lot of maggots down below, which I am going to squish. Alright, the end of the caves levels here. This is been one of the levels that taught me the most about how people play games, I think, because from the get-go you're given a fork, right? You can go left or you can go right, or you can actually even go up if you look this way. And a pattern of logic... Oh, I died. That was stupid. A pattern of logic that I noticed between a lot of players is that when they die to one path, like right now I died trying to go up here, right? People will just keep trying it again and again. They stubbornly... They can't accept that they can go another way. They want to beat the path that they've chosen. So if I do manage to die here, I'm going to go the same way again, most likely. Unless I obviously think about it and stop that behavior. But most people are conditioned to just keep trying the same thing over and over again. I don't know why that is, but it's a very notable behaviorism. Is that a word? Behaviorism? There you go, I died here, and like instantly my brain wants to go up there again without even hesitating. I know the path, so maybe you think it's easier because you have the experience of going up there. And you're like, oh, I know the path, you know, that's the easy way to go. I mean, but realistically, I don't know. Oh shit. My player doesn't know how easy this left path is, so maybe I should be taking the left path. As a developer, I know that this left path is actually the easier route. But players are so conditioned from like Mario days or whatnot to want to go right, or to want to just keep going the same way they've been going over and over again. But look, this way is just way smoother sailing, and players that I've witnessed play the game do not even bother trying. They don't even think to go the other way, unless they've died maybe 20 times or something like that. And there's probably a name for this, I guess, phenomenon of behavior, but to me it just always seemed... I don't know, it's not how I assumed people's brains would work, but it really does seem to be the case. Alright, we've worked our way up pretty quick. Bombs are falling. Oh, I'm gonna smack him. Alright. I don't actually know if this path is viable. Yeah, not the greatest path I took. But, still a way up. Ooh, do I want the bear? I don't know how far away the lava is. Obviously, lava starts pouring from the top of the screen once the timer has been met for the level. There's no displayed timer, but there's a hidden timer on almost every level, ranging from about 40 seconds to 90 seconds, depending on the level length. Anyway, there's definitely no level timer on this level with the Minotaur. This is the level that I probably spent the most time trying to get how I wanted it, and I don't even know if I really got it ever to that point. The idea of it is the Minotaur chases after you and will smack into things and break them if he does not get you. If he does get you, he will kill you. One hit, and you cannot hurt him. You know, your pickaxe does nothing. Yeah, so you have to think of another way to kill him, which is, of course, the big lava on the right there. I'm going to let him kill me here, just to show you what happens. But yeah, there's actually some little jammy speedrun tactics you can do here. Like, if I do this right now, I can just drop the lava and run. Oh, this is definitely the speedrunner way to do it. This is not how I was intended to make this level, and obviously, if you played this game maybe the day it came out, or the week it came out, the bottom parts of this level actually looked quite different. I had to change the layout to make it not harder or easier, but less exploitable. There were some things you could do to get the Minotaur stuck, like on that very lower level, which is not somewhere I ever wanted him to go. It's not really programmed to do the pathing down there. Anyway, as you can see, the top of the stage starts transitioning to a green dirt-themed biome, I guess I should say, because as you'll see now, the levels become jungle-themed in the jungle of misdeeds. And the music changes, the art changes, and many of the mechanics change. We've got some mushrooms here, non-poisonous variety. And we've got some things that shoot fire. What are they exactly? I mean, I've been asked this question probably a fair few times, and I guess they're fire-shooting lions that don't move, I guess. I don't really know exactly how I'd describe what they are, but I can explain to you how they behave. Ooh. This is the new one. Yeah, they're stationary objects that shoot fireballs that also break the terrain. They're not the most sophisticated enemy in this game, but they lean into my theme of everything destroying everything or interacting with each other. And here we go, first landmine. Here we go. Landmines in the jungle, just a reflection on a new way to incorporate the explosive of the bombs, I guess, while also adding to the kinetic thing I was talking about earlier, with you wanting to get through things quickly, while also trying to be aware of your surroundings. These mushrooms are poisonous, and they have quite a generous hitbox. You shouldn't really die to a poison mushroom unless you are being really sloppy. Alright, chain of mines here should make some good explosions. And also drop platforms down to run through. These vines up here behave exactly like the crystals I showed you earlier, in that if I throw the axe at them, they break. Not quite as rewarding in noise or effect as the crystals, but like breaking crystals just sounds more entertaining than breaking a vine, right? So, boom. Alright. We're working through either or. Yet again, another level where it has like a fork in the road, you go left or right, and this one I think encourages you a bit more to go to the left because there's like a visual interest here. Oh, you see the TNT stacks, you see the acid lava, whatever you want to call it. And if you go this way, it's a bit of a drop. You don't really know what you're going into. So, I mean, I ultimately want players to go this way because I've put an absolute set piece here. And you can activate the set piece by dropping onto the TNT and triggering the bombs that way, or you can throw it. And I mean, that's a shot that I've used in like most of the game's trailers. because I just think it's a cool moment. You have like 20 bombs going off, you have lava falling, you have a bear drunk, you have a big drop. And here we have the caveman who you can one punch. And now I haven't got a pickaxe because of my toss into the lava, or the goo. The green goo lava, you know, I keep calling it different names here. It was actually orange until maybe like a week or two before the game came out. I just had it as lava in every biome, but I thought I could lean into the green sides a bit more in this and add some variety. So by making it green and kind of like goo, acidy, it fits the color style of the jungle themes more, and it also is more aligned with the boss of the jungle biome stages, who's Dr. Deeds, a mad scientist who makes ridiculous noises. Alright. See, a lot of green acid here. Whoa. Here's an interesting one. You've got a grayed out lion fireball shooter, and you've also got beside it a damaged gargoyle. So what I've done here is I've placed a gargoyle on this point and a functional fire shooter at this point, and as the game starts, the gargoyle turns the fire shooter to stone, and the fireball shooter guy breaks the gargoyle with his fireballs. Look, it's a manufactured scenario by me, but it's trying to reflect, you know, what would happen if these two I don't know, enemies were in the same area in a non-player context space. Anyway, I'm going to go the other way this time, just because I, unlike the phenomenon I was talking about earlier, do want to show you what happens in either direction, and that's a whole bunch of chaos over here, and it didn't work. So what do you do when something doesn't work? As I was explaining, you try it again. Big explosion sequence, I run this way anyway. So what? May as well have gone left, right? Yeah, exactly. In this case, look, the gargoyle lived. The simulation worked out so that the gargoyle turned the fire shooter to stone, and the fire shooter was not able to destroy the gargoyle in time. Oh, here we go. Right, easy finish to the level here. Alright, on to number 5 of the jungle biome. This is the Shook Ones, the first horizontal level, I should say. Because this level is all about running sideways quickly. This is the level that probably required the most balancing in the entire game. I mean, it was there in one of my pretty early prototypes. Oh no, I mushroomed myself. The thing that I said that no one should do. Yeah, anyway, this level was in one of my earliest prototypes, and honestly, the configuration, like the layout of the levels, of the level, hasn't changed too much. Like the base structures, the grey box of it, I could say, have pretty much remained unchanged. All I've done is changed the pacing, you know, like where the hazards are laid out. Like this part here, that exact sequence has been almost entirely unchanged since like the early prototype of the game. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe like there's 2 key horizontal levels in this game. Maybe 3 if you count the last level as horizontal, because it's back and forth again kind of thing. But I think I could have leaned more into these. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, no, I'm screwed. Oh shit. Yeah. And the same way that Crash Bandicoot, especially Crash Bandicoot 3, varies between straight platforming levels, kart racing levels, and like the airplane levels and the racing levels. The same way that they do that, I think I could have leant between my vertical exploration levels and these horizontal levels a bit more, and it's something I would definitely do next time, because people seem to really enjoy these. I mean, despite this level being an absolute bastard of a thing to finish, especially if you're not too attuned to platforming games, yeah, people seem to really enjoy it. It's a bit of a change of pace. And this level here, Run Rabbit, this was the last level for my original prototype, and I actually designed it to basically not be unfinishable, but like a sinister design, hostile design. This is supposed to be as hard as it gets, and I spent time afterwards, you know, in the polished Steam demo state of the game, to make this level not only finishable, but like, you know, finishable for pretty much anyone, while keeping this core structure of that level the same. At this point, it was supposed to be like an exploration of all the game's existing mechanics put into one. Ooh, okay. Obviously, since that prototype, I've added stuff like the caveman there. I added mushrooms. I added landmines. Oh, the pickaxe has gone stuck. Oh, no. And the reason it's gone stuck there is because, despite that corner tile piece looking like it's diagonally shaped, the actual collision box on that sprite is drawn more like a... It's not drawn like a triangle, like you can see. It's actually just a square that's smaller than the actual shape of a 16 by 16 tile. That's just really simple collisions being done cheaply. I can't really justify it any further than that. It's like balancing the collision so that you can stand on top of the tile, on a corner tile, while also allowing it to be affected by the environment, but in both balanced in a way where it's not, I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to justify it. I could probably have made it better while also maintaining performance. So, yeah. Right, here's a kind of ticky part of the game. I have to kill this guy, but now I'm like, I can't jump up this tree anymore. So you can either have to like try hit it by reaching over, or you can just throw it. The actual intention of this design, which oh shit, no, I went too slow. Okay, I'll show you what the intention of the design was in this playthrough here. I didn't mean to die there, but I got long-winded in my explanation for the video. What you're supposed to do is hit the guy. Wait, no, not hit the guy. Okay. I mean, showing you is probably the better explanation. The actual way to do it is you jump on top of the guy and bounce up. That was my intention, and it's actually not that easy, but you can do that, yeah. And my gravestone's kind of in the way, but not really. Alright, tepid hellfire. Boom, 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 boom. See, I put the bear here in a tempting place, and this is completely doable. Doesn't mean I'm going to be able to pull it off first go. Maybe. No. But I think my gravestone should be in a somewhat useful position now. Oh, poor caveman. Alright, the gravestone is not really in a useful position. But what I can do is jump down to the mines and then jump to the right real quick. And look, completely clear. And I have the bear. So the bear, I've often tried to put in a place where it leads the player to try to do something fun. It might not necessarily be the key way to get through the level, or the easiest way, definitely not the easiest way. But it's there to try to tempt fate for the player. So in this scenario here, we can see the bear is up above, despite the exit being below. And I'm going to get this bear and mine through. Oh, it's actually quite an easy way to do it. But you don't see many people do it this way. If they'd gone for the bear, they would have figured it out. And then it's not too hard after all. Alright, here we go, the second horizontal level, Shook Ones Part 2, obviously named after the Mobb Deep song. You ain't a crook, son. Exactly. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Alright. Pickaxe, grab and throw, very tasteful. Alright, I want to throw it and explode the bomb. Pickaxe has gone flying somewhere. As you can see, the pickaxe is like, gets sent on a certain trajectory when it interacts with the bombs, right? And the way I did it is not, it doesn't calculate shit. There's like no calculation on angle. It is literally just, if the pickaxe is hit by an explosion, it is sent on a random direction from like, I don't know, 0 to 180 or whatever. And it just feels like the explosion has way more power that way. But no, there's no calculation on like, did it come from the 45-degree angle, therefore send it on a 190-degree angle. I think I fluffed myself here. I don't think I can actually get through. I was just too busy explaining the fake geometry of the game. Geometry? I can't remember what the name for the field of maths of angles and stuff is. Okay, I'm just gonna kill my player and then progress again. This level was made basically. This level was made basically as a way to further explore the horizontal design in the Shook Ones Part 1 level. You know, just if I use the same principle of horizontal design, could I make another fun level? And the answer, I think, is for the most part, yes. Oh, where'd the pickaxe go? Oh no. Did I drop it? Surely not. I can't tell because I've been the acid. Ah, sheesh. Okay. Okay, listen to the soundtrack here. Obviously designed by Chris McClure. Tell me that doesn't sound a little bit like Crash Bandicoot. I love it. Yeah, it's so good. Definitely the vibe I was going for. Of, yeah, Spelunky meets Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, so going back to Crash Bandicoot 3, I've been playing the Insane Trilogy version on the Steam Deck and trying to get 100%, or I guess the Platinum Trophy equivalent for that game. Not all the Crash games, just Crash 3. And I beat the game in its I guess like I beat all the levels, I should say, in like with under 4 hours. And it's like, damn, I don't remember that game being that short, but I guess it truly is. I mean, there's the whole like secret level thing in the middle, secret quote unquote, because I mean you kind of have to do it, right? But oh fuck, yeah. And I don't know if I can bother going and getting all the trophies now for Crash 3 because it's just like, I mean, half the levels aren't fun to play. Like, I hate to say it, but like I really enjoy the platforming levels in Crash 3. I like the levels in the tiger. Is it a tiger or a lion? Whatever, the one that Coco rides, right? Those are fun, but or any of the, oh, I don't think I can get through here. Any of the levels where you're like underwater, driving a car, operating the aircraft, those levels, man, they're just tiresome to me, and I like they're not that hard to actually beat in the base game. But when you're going for the relics, the time trial based challenges, and you really have to like min max what you're doing, I just don't enjoy doing it with those like rusty controls. Whereas the platforming, you know, I can breeze through it. I think all the silver relics for the platforming levels, like no problem. But yeah, I've kind of screwed myself here. No pickaxe. This level was rough. Maybe this level was a bit too hard. If you can see me dying like 8 times in it. We'll see when I reach the end how many deaths it takes me. I'm gonna try to do it anyway. I've let the acid catch up though, which is an absolute blunder and a half. Come on, son. Come on. No, I'm doomed. Alright, okay. This is the time. I'm just gonna clean run through it. Man. Like, I know I made these levels, but I probably haven't played this level in itself in, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. I think I did touch this level up a little bit after it came out, because there were some complaints about difficulty with it, especially for people who hadn't played the game beforehand, but it's relatively unchanged, just some fine tuning on stuff like where this gargoyle puts its position and stuff. Alright, but this is the time I get through it, I am certain. Alright, this is going to detonate, I'm going to step back. Is there a gargoyle ahead? From memory there's one on the top, I'll see when I get there. Where is he? Oh shit, I've actually screwed myself a bit here again. Ah, gosh. Alright. I should be able to make that jump. Cool. Alright, the gargoyle lies there, okay. To wait him out, and then just run. I'm not going to bother breaking the stone. Oh, I have to wait him out here. Oh, I rushed it! Oh, fuck me. That's just me being impatient. Alright, I'm making this the final time I play this level. I really wanted to beat it here and move on. Oh man. Oh man. Making a mockery of my own product. Delightful. I did enjoy watching like, quite a few of the streamers who played this game and died over and over in levels like this. And instead of being frustrated, I mean, sure, they're probably frustrated as well, but like the urge to try again, you know, you get so close and you just like, oh, I can beat it if I try again. And when they do beat it, you know, they're thinking, oh, this is the final level, I'm going to play it, I'm done after this, and then you watch them play like 15 more levels. Yeah, it's good shit. Alright. Gargoyle ahead. Oh, I have my stone here. I've actually done myself a huge favor. Because now I can smack the bitch. Although I don't even need to, I'm just going to straight jump it. Alright, we did reach the end. That gargoyle was a bit of a pain in the air hole. Quite frankly. Alright. Late is better than never. Better late than never, eh? Let's go this way. The mines don't trigger because you kind of stamp on the corner instead. Alright, trigger the spikes. Gonna kill the snake and keep going. Onwards we go. I try to make this level like real vertically leaning, I guess that's the word I'm going for. To try to contrast the Shook One's horizontal level we just played beforehand. So you should just be able to go up and down and around in these ones without too much effort. I mean, you can die in plenty of ways, but like, you know, you don't have to sprint at top notch. More climbing and falling, really. And on we go to level 12, the final like level of the jungle biome. Boss fight next, of course. Every 13th level, fight the boss of the biome. Could go up this way. It's kind of difficult, so I'm going to go this way instead. Alright, scare the caveman away. I'm going to get him to run into a mine himself. He's going to run and get himself killed. There we go. Delightful. Alright, oh, am I going to get there in time before the fire shooter hits? Yes, I am. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we're going to deal with another caveman here. The least threatening creature in the game, but can still be a nuisance nonetheless. Oh, shit. Smacked him twice there. I probably didn't need to. Is this the right way? Let's find out. Shit, even I don't know. Is it the right way? Yes, of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. There's a bear here, which I could have gotten by going from below and like going across where the acid pit is, but instead I'm just going to jump over the end stage and collect it that way. More bears for your mans. And we move on. Dr. Deeds, the boss I was talking about earlier. He throws stuff out of these crates, and that stuff explodes. It's mines or it is TNT. Initially, he also threw dirt as well. And I just got rid of that because, as you can see, this dirt is also falling from the top in a very like organized tiling way, and I wanted the stuff he was throwing to comply with the tiling. And look, you can see it doesn't really comply. If you look, he throws the mine and it can just land anywhere on the platform. The thing with mines is though, they're going to blow up, right? So it doesn't really matter where on the tiles they sit. Same with the TNT here. Look, it landed in a misaligned position. And it just is fine. Oh, I got rid of my pickaxe. That was crazy. The mad scientist, Dr. Deeds, only dies to the hit of a melee pickaxe to the face. It kind of doesn't make sense with the rules of the game, really. I'll admit that. But if you could snipe him with a long throw from here, like I try to do there to show you guys, it doesn't kill him because it might be a bit too easy. That's all there is to it, really, for me. And I've kind of screwed myself here unless a bomb falls. Oh, a bomb did fall. Very nice. Here we go. I need to wait for it to stack up in a safe way for me to jump up, grab the pickaxe, and smack the guy. Blowing up the mines myself is not the way to do it. You can, like, somewhat wait to the side, but often you can kind of get yourself trapped here doing that too. So I can't quite reach yet. If I could grab the pickaxe there, I'd be safe. Yeah, I have to wait for one more and hope it doesn't trigger off the mine. I got him. Alright, smack. Music stops. You hear the death noise, which is actually just me making some wild noises, and then you get to see the path at the end is unlocked for the full And I move on to the third act and final act of the game, in the ossuary. Now, he told me to skin you alive. Who is he? He's the alligator, who actually is very easy to kill, but will destroy you if you get too close to him. I put the bear here to try and tell the player to go this way. I don't really know the data on whether most players try to go right or go to left or drop down here, but the correct option is to drop down. If you go all the way right, you're just gonna figure out you have to turn around anyway. Water, whoa. Alright, onto the rats. The water in this game is very simple, and I don't know. I don't know if it was worth my time even making the water. It's basically acts like the lava in terms of liquid falling, except instead of destroying things, it allows you to float. Everything else just sinks in it. And it also has another key function, which is turning lava into stone when the water hits the lava. Yeah, I don't know, the water gave me a lot of headaches, and I didn't really enjoy designing much with it. And personally, going back to what I was saying with Crash Bandicoot 3 earlier, like, water in games kind of sucks. Like, not visually speaking, but playing in water in games, I don't know, it's something I do not enjoy. And I think I only started doing it because, you know, I already had a liquid-based system, despite it being tiny blocks, but I had a liquid-based system, and I was like, oh, I may as well use it in the game I'm making. You know, may as well use it again further than just lava and goo. So I was like, oh, let's make water. You can make, you know, physics puzzles with it. But I don't know. I think it's probably the weakest environmental element of the game, in terms of mechanically speaking. And I think any future development will not involve the water in this game. Alright, we gotta run. Alright, drop this, the lava will fall, and I'll be able to run through. These big bad boys blow up, and I walk through again. Level 3, science. This is actually this is probably the best level with water and lava. It literally exists as a showcase of how they interact. The intended design is the player walks through here and sees this crack in the rock. They, you know, they obviously can't mine through it, so they have to throw the pickaxe there and break it. And then from there, they're put in a position of, well, damn, if I mine through here, the lava will fall. What can I do? So the idea is they walk all the way back up and they assess their options. What do I do? Oh, look, there's a bunch of stuff here I can play with. And if you pour the water down, as explained earlier, the water turns the lava to stone. And then you have to walk back around again. And then you can now safely mine your way through. And this is probably, in my mind, the last time, and the first time really, the water is used in a creative and, I don't know, puzzle solvery way. Alright, we encounter the jelly bellies now. Oh, well, we encountered them earlier, but we encounter them en masse now. But the most important part of this level was the cactus, so let's find it. Oh, that was my fault. Alright. Activate the jelly bellies. Trigger the spikes. Oh, I might crush myself here. Damn it. Myself in a bit of a bind here. Okay. I'm gonna... Alright. Alright, this time we can walk through. Show the cactus. There is an achievement in Fool's End for doing the thing with the cactus. My publishing studio that I own, so it's not really a publishing studio, but what you wouldn't call it. The company under which I register my games and stuff is called Pickle Cactus. I want to pick a cactus in my game just to acknowledge that. And so I chucked one cactus sprite And it's this on the right here. If you die to it, not if you kill it, but if you die to the cactus, you earn an achievement for doing the thing with the cactus. And that's the thing with the cactus. So if that's an achievement you're missing from your catalog, that's what you do. There's no further use of the cactus. That was it. I added that item to the game. Obviously it didn't take long because there's not too much depth to it, but if you run into the cactus and you explode because it's got explosive prickles, you get that achievement. And I think any game I make from henceforth will include a cactus that kills you. Killing cactus. Because I just like when other games have stupid shit like that. So, don't see a reason not to do it. Alright, these things. They're like the towers, sentry towers that shoot projectiles in a similar sense to Dr. Deeds. You know, I've almost tried to like correlate them to Deeds as well by giving them the same color palette. Alright, let's kill the alligator, crocodile. I want to get this bear, but there's going to be some carnage once I drop this. Alright, where's the bear gone? I need to kill this sentry tower. You can damage it enough so you don't need to actually worry about it. And then it creates a nice little like tiled platform here. There's one here. I don't really want to activate it, but I'm just going to go for it. Alright, we're safe, we're smooth. There's a smooth run at that level actually. That's normally a level that gives people some trouble. The desperate and displeased, alright. Left to right, conundrum yet again. I'm just going to go left for the sake of it, I think. Oh no. The lava's going to pour, but it will be mostly turned into stone, although the sentry tower has created lava of its own, which is going to give me a massive headache. And I'm going to do, yeah, the opposite of what I said most people do, and I'm going to go right instead. Can I kill it in time? Yeah, sure can. The bear has piqued my curiosity. I'm one of those people who sees a collectible in a game and I'm not going to ignore it if it catches my eye. I know a lot of people don't care, but I don't know. There's a compulsion inside me that wants to get it every time. Alright. We're going to keep moving forward, and we're just going to finish this level, move on to level 7. Both sides now. Alright, this one you have to go back and forth. So yeah, I think you can classify this as the third horizontal level, although it's not at the bare bone speed, the breakneck speed, I should say, of the Shook Ones levels. This one differs though, in that there are multiple ways you can progress. You're supposed to go all the way left and all the way right, but I mean, look, there's these little interstitial parts where you can kind of go whatever way you want. If you can work your way through, there's not really any questions asked in this game. You get to the end, you get to the end. There's no if, there's, and buts. So here I'm going to try to do a techie way through. And it looks like it's going to work this time. Although I have semi-screwed up. Alright. Keep going forward. I probably didn't go the easiest way I could, but it doesn't really matter. Oh. It's going to blow up, create a path. And I've just got to get to that exit door before the lava pours from the top, which could be any minute now. I think this song's actually my favorite from the soundtrack. I can't remember what it's called, I'll have to look at it. I'll link the Spotify album of the soundtrack below as well. It just got released recently. By Chris, the musician behind all the soundtrack in the game. Alright. Left and right this time. Let's do it. This is actually one of the last levels I created for the game, and as a result I can barely remember it. I can even barely remember how to get through. I think these last like 4 ossuary levels I created like in a few days as the game production was wrapping up. But all the mechanics were so set in stone by that point that making levels wasn't... It didn't require too much heady consideration, you know? Like, I'd set in stone what I wanted to do. Alright, we move forward. The exit's there, but I can't just walk through, can I? I have to go around. Doesn't seem to be any... Wait. There are some hazards here, I guess. The bomb pit. Oh, it falls down. Very nice. Okay. On to level 9. Glycerin. Now, big explosions have blown stuff across, but not really a path. Not a clear path anyway. I should be able to make this jump to the right. I can't, yeah. Kind of baited myself there. Glycerin. I've named this level after the Bush song, of course. Bush being the English grunge band. Mostly known for their song Glycerin. And from my understanding, glycerin's like an explosive chemical. A lot of these naming conventions don't go much deeper than that. But that song is like burnt into my head. I don't even necessarily particularly like the song. I definitely wouldn't go out there and say it's like a great song by any measure. It's kind of like it's kind of a meme song in a lot of ways. But it's one of the songs that like just so deeply ingrained into my brain for no reason. So I knew I had to name a level after it. A level that had a lot of explosions would have to be named after that. But no, look, I don't really actually know what glycerin is. I'm not going to pretend at all there. But I know the Bush song pretty well. Ooga ooga. I did a little like YouTube short / TikTok about it, but like these cavemen that you can see. Oh, I got myself killed. The cavemen that you can see in this game are voiced by my friends Josh and James. They just did like a bunch of like lo-fi sound clippets on their phone, and I just like compiled them together for the caveman. I think voice cameos is like such a fun thing to do, especially when it doesn't, you know, I'm not like doing fancy dialogue or anything. Anyway, I voiced like half the characters in this game. As I say, Josh and James did the caveman. I got some like free audio from these students, I think in like Sweden or a Scandinavian country nonetheless, for the Screaming Devils. Like just open source audio from Free Sound. But like nothing. I don't know. My point is like you can use anything for sound really, as long as there's something there and it communicates the message. You don't have to overthink it. So yeah, like the caveman here is literally just two fellas just making ooga booga caveman noises. And caveman falls off, triggers the TNT. This fella's gonna explode. Oh, yeah, I need to treat this carefully. Bear here, I'll drink that, no doubt. And this should be a pretty easy level to walk through here. Just don't die to these bombs, which of course I don't. Alright, this tower, the central tower is going to put me under a bit of pressure. Oh, no. Ah, yeah, okay, I talked way too soon when I said it would be smooth sailing from there. Alright. See, I remember what I've done here. I've created a little, like, time swing here where to get past the tower, you have to jump on top of the dirt. The dirt, which is also being destroyed by lava, so you have, like, a triple threat of factors here. Oh, I'm just tilting myself as well while doing this. Alright. Yeah, see, yeah, coming back to this level, I was like, oh, this level's so simple, what's going on here? And I can now see the own complexities the complexities that I've baked in myself and just completely forgotten were here. So it's kind of cool. Very navel-gazy comment there, but... Alright, so I see. If I break this stone, the dirt will start being destroyed, and in that time I have to jump across and kill the tower before the tower detects me and kills me. And it's worked out this time. There we go. And we move on to the second to last level. The panic song on the brink of self-destruction. Oh, okay. This is also one of my favorite songs. I think the Osiri tracks are up there with my favorites on the soundtrack, like just in general. Especially this lick here, yeah, I love that. Alright, we breeze through that one, and we move on to the gauntlet. Another back and forth, both sides now here kind of level. Left to right, right to left movement, I guess, in this case. We're gonna run through Caveman. I'll let him cause his own death. And we progress forward. So the song here is the same one as the previous track, we've just modulated to speed it up. All the audio speeding is just on an engine, nothing too fancy. Just yeah, changing the pitch to make it go quicker or slower depending on what's happening. So here the lava's falling, so I pitch up the audio. And some other levels with the audio, most levels I guess, where the audio starts falling is where I slow down the pitch. Or reduce the pitch, I'm not sure what the correct term is. Anyway, so the lava starts falling in a second, and the audio speeds up, yeah. So normally in the game it slows down, but just to add to the like frenetic atmosphere of this level, I just wanted to speed it up. Same thing happens in those horizontal levels, the Shook Ones levels. Alright. Alright, is there a path through? Nothing easy, of course. Oh, come on. Nice. Alright, we're just gonna run and trust the system. Trust the system. Trust the process. Trust the process. We got this. We're done. Oh no! Oh, I fucked it at the last stage. Okay, is there still a chance? There is. I can't believe I blew that though. Alright, we're on to the final boss. The Dirt Eater. What is the Dirt Eater? Why are there maggots falling through the sky? These are big questions. And that Dirt Eater is the worm you can see. Ah, yeah. I actually spent a lot of, I don't know if spending time thinking is the right word, but like I mulled over for a long time what I wanted the final boss to be. And you know, I lean between like, I don't know, AI looking maybe like an AI that behaves similar to the player, like running around mining things. A mage who like creates the worms that come through and attack you like this. And I ended up just doing one giant sandworm. Is it inspired by June? Fuck, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I love June, don't get me wrong, but this game came out, I think, the same day as June 2, so I don't think necessarily was inspired by June, or not inspired by June. I don't know. It was honestly like one of the more, by far the easiest boss to program. This one had more level design considerations than boss designs. I'm just gonna run away. Wow, got myself absolutely yeeted by him again. Yeah, all he does is just run through and destroys tiles and eat everything, hence being the Dirt Eater. And creates chaos, because things fall where they're not supposed to fall, and bombs explode that weren't supposed to explode. And yeah. But is it inspired by June? I mean, maybe. Yeah, that's the best answer I can give on that one. Even I don't know. I don't know what inspires most things, to be honest. They're just there. I mean, they're not really complex enough to have a deep analysis of the inspirations. Alright, we're working our way through this level here. The Dirt Eater is now chopping below us, which means we can progress. The way that the Dirt Eater works is he is like set to eat a certain set of levels, so like say ranges 0 to 8 on like the height The first eight blocks of levels he'll eat, and then after maybe like 8 attempts, he goes down to eat rows like 9 to 16. So it doesn't actually track the player per se. It's just like my estimate of what the player would be at that time. And by doing this, it adds, in my mind, a more like chaotic. It's more chaotic than just going straight with the players. And when I say it goes like, you know, 0 to 8, that's like a random selection of 0 to 8. It'll run it through like 4 to 8 times, whatever it is, and then it'll go from like 9 to 16, another 4 times at a random, random pick of the bunch. And see here, it's like, and it's mapped to work through those like on what I've tested and found are the average speeds that players travel down. Oh no, oh I didn't get to the end. Oh my god, it's a disaster. Yeah, so it's not actually set to where the player is at all. It's just where I, as the game's designer, expect the player to be. Yeah, and I don't even know if that was like, that's not in my mind like the normal way that you'd do it, and I don't think necessarily the way I did it is a good way to do it. Because it can create some weird moments where like he's mining way below you consistently, and you can kind of cheese it. So if I wait up here, where this guy is stranded, I should probably like, I might even be able to get like a really easy path down, which was not my intention. But I don't think it's an oversight. Like I intentionally chose to do it this way to try and create some chaos, as things, you know, fall from below you, and you kind of just to do some blind jumps downwards. Alright, this should be time to finish it. I can trigger this landmine. See, look, yeah, he's programmed to be taking way above me now, and I have such a clear head start on him to go finish the game. And run the credits. I can see I died right there. That's so painful. Yeah, and I'm gonna watch the credits here. Not for anything. Anything too. No, the only reason I want to watch the credits is because I want to see how many times I died, basically. It's not here to see my own name, although I'll, of course, give it a round of applause when it does come up. Thank you for playing. Yes, you're welcome. I died 35 times. 35 times. Pretty good. 35 times in my own game to get through it. That's probably less than I thought I was going to die. I probably was thinking somewhere around 40. I think the average person probably dies closer to 100 when they play through. I think there's been people who played this game and died less though, so that's kind of funny. Anyway, thank you for watching my, I was going to say director's commentary. I think that's what I said at the start, but I think it's more of a designer's walkthrough, playthrough, commentary through. Just, I don't know, kind of a reflection on the game that I made, just having looked through it again. I've forgotten a lot of it because it's been published since the 29th of February, which was almost 5 months ago now. And just having a look back, see what was going on there, giving my thoughts on some random things as I went through. Yeah, thanks for watching. I've been Alan, this is Pickle Cactus. Goodbye.